Hello and good evening and welcome to my channel. I am the Self-Love Queen. Before we get started, just want to let you know that if you really enjoy this reading at the end of it, please like, subscribe, or share this information with others. Today's reading is centered around love and relationships. What messages does my partner need to know in order for this relationship to last? Okay. I will go ahead and do the pick a pile reading, but I did want to kind of plug in that if you are looking for something more intimate or personal, please feel free to choose the link in my bio to my website to purchase, a personal or intimate, more intimate reading for yourself. If you're wanting to schedule a reading as well for for you and your significant other, there is a link as well in my bio for couples readings as well. Okay, so we are going to do a pick a pile reading. This style of reading requires you to take a couple of deep breaths to get focused and centered, and then pick the pile that resonates the most with you. Okay, so our first pile is rose quartz. Our second pile is smoky citrine. And our third pile is clear quartz. So at this time, before we get started, I want you to take a really good deep breath. Take two or three of them. Really get focused on what it is that you want to get out of this reading. Whether that's the person that you're thinking about, you all situation that you want clarity on. Take a couple of deep breaths. Get focused, and then I want you to pick up the pile that resonates with you. Numbers 1, 2, or 3. You can pick multiple too if that's what your spirit is calling out to you. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. And I just want you all to know that this is a timeless reading. So if it doesn't resonate today and you want to pick up and find this reading maybe a couple months from now to see if there's any kind of connection to your current relationship, you may do so and still find the message that you're looking for. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with pile 1 first. All right, pile 1. What does my partner need to know about our current relationship? What is coming towards us? First card is building blocks. Second card is connection. And your card is soulmate. So this person that you are currently with is your soulmate. This is someone that you've been in a deep relationship with for some time now. You've been building a lot together, and it shows here that this person is definitely someone that you have been with who literally brings about deep and intimate change within the relationship. This is someone that you connect with on a very spiritual level, someone that you feel very close with. And yes, as the soulmate card says, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So even if there is someone in your life that hasn't fully manifested themselves to you yet on a physical level, know that that person is on their way. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and get a little bit more in-depth information to read the message for those cards. But I definitely sense that your spiritual connection with this person is on a soulmate level. If they are already in your life, this is someone that you have been having a deep and soulful connection with. You will continue to build this connection with this person and see that see how it flows from here in the near future. So you both have a strong foundational system, and it's beautiful because it works out for the both of you. Okay, you have everything that you need to cultivate this extraordinary life with your partner. So at this time, you should focus on your needs so that they can be more foundational as far as the building blocks are concerned. Let me show you that again. Okay? Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, your ethics, morals, and your core beliefs. So, this is a person that you guys share a lot of the same interests, a lot of the same beliefs. You may have some of the same religious backgrounds, and that aids in the beauty of this relationship that you both have built with each other. So, this card lets us know that you are possibly also attracting new relationships in your life and solidifying the ones that you already have. So this deep connection that you already have with this person is being solidified at this time. This person brings a lot of joy to your life. This person has a sense of spiritual awareness, one that you long for in a relationship, and they're here to bring that to you. By building on your foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication is also important, and you both have a genuine desire to know one another. So you're moving towards laying the groundwork for the relationship with the firm footing that will ensure that it can withstand any type of storm. Okay, so this again refers to the building blocks. This person is your soulmate, one because you both understand each other, you get each other on a soul level that is required in the relationship, and this person allows you to be. There is no type of animosity, there's no ill will or intent in regards to this relationship, and it's able to blossom into something very beautiful. Okay? So, you and this other person are very strong, wise, and more powerful together than you are apart. So, this is someone that gives you everything that you need, relies on your strength and your ability to be a helpmate in a sense, and the spiritual connection is just so intently strong that you both have a very big chance of continuing to build a deep foundation on what it is that you've already have established. So from here it just gets stronger. Okay? So continue to build on that foundation with your soulmate. This person again is very wise. They may be a little bit older than you, which is good too, which is also why you are able to build strong building blocks within the relationship, and the connection becomes solidified. Okay, so this card, just to kind of go a little bit in depth, she's in the yoga pose, asana, which is their foundation pose. So again, this pile definitely solidifies that the foundation of the relationship is how it continues to stay afloat. It allows the yogi to open up, let go of any emotions or negative reactions that may have risen, and anything that surrounds failure or success is completely eradicated. So again, this person is someone, it's more like of a partnership. This person, you complete each other in some kind of way, and it's able to you're able to continue to build from here. So an affirmation that you may want to say with your partner in order to keep this going so strongly is reminding yourselves that you are home, you are centered, and you are connected. Okay, so maybe saying something with your partner like, we are home, we are centered, and we are connected. Or even on an individual affirmation, I am home, I am centered, and I am connected. Okay. All right, pile one, this is your reading. All right, and let's move on to pile two, which is the smoky citrine. All right, pile two. And your cards are to be fair, rebirth, and forgiveness. So I definitely feel like with this relationship, there's definitely been a lot of divisive behavior. Feels like there's this partner could definitely have been someone who's been in and out of your life. Maybe a lot of quarreling, a lot of disagreements, a lot of rebirthing of yourselves within and without the relationship. And in order for it to continue to move forward, some forgiveness has to take place. This could have been someone who you've had some really intense reactions with, someone who's been really hard on either you or on themselves, because there's someone who's probably going through a really intense transformation at this time, and it may be hard to quite grasp and understand why, because it's not your story. Okay, so your partner may be going through something very intense right now, and you're not sure how to aid to them or how to help them. Forgiveness has to happen on both ends, okay, in order for this relationship to sustain itself. And let me see here. Yeah, so in other words, your relationship is it needs more balance. This is justice in relation to the tarot card, the justice, the balancing of the scales, the Libra card. You could be with someone who is a Libra or has Libra energy in their natal chart. You may have to consider options within the relationship, working on mutual benefits, thinking about the law of cause and effect. Again, if there's someone who's been very hurtful or spiteful within the relationship, this may be a good time for you to figure out what's most important in keeping the relationship afloat and having mutual agreements so that that does happen. So, can you find a way to achieve fairness right now within this relationship? This is a time for you both to listen to each other, as well as speaking, maybe for understanding. There's much to be learned, and you'll learn it if you remain open and objective. If this is a situation where you both have to learn how to weigh options with each other, your heart wants to connect to this person, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. Again, the relationship is going through a moment of rebirthing itself. You may have been in the dark for a while, not sure of where this relationship is heading, but again, if you all spend time with mutually agreeing to disagree or finding out what each person needs within the relationship, it'll tend to definitely flourish. But most importantly, forgiveness is important. Forgiveness is most important. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So there's definitely a chance for this relationship to flourish again. If you two are not seeing each other right now, there's space, because again, rebirth. There's definitely a chance for space to take place because the relationship is going through a rebirthing phase. Okay, so when this person does decide to come around again, it's either there'll be a new person because they've spent that alone time that was necessary for them to forgive themselves so that they could work on being a better person in the relationship for you and vice versa. And let this person continue to do that. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. So remember to be fair to everyone. Everyone has to be fair in this relationship in order for it to work. So again, if you're with someone who there may be some separation involved, or you're on the brink of separation, you may need to take that break so that you can, reevaluate what values are most important in the relationship with this person. So don't be afraid to take some time apart if that's what's necessary so that you both can get the love and respect, the mutuality that's necessary in order for this relationship to, remain beautifully intact. Again, the rebirthing stage that you or this person may be going through is going to be one of great benefit. Take the time apart if you are apart to, again, forgive yourself. Love on yourself. Understand that everything that happens is for is for your highest good. And, Don't give up. Giving up, only looking at the problem, giving your power away, or feeling helpless is is of is of the on the lower spectrum of how to fully sustain the relationship. So if you feel as if there nothing there is no recourse, there is nothing better that will come of this relationship, then you know giving up it advises that you don't want to be fair. You don't want to find, mutual ways in order to make things work. But there's definitely a chance for the relationship to work. You have to be open to the possibilities. You have to be open to the fairness, to the mutual respect that you both deserve in this situation. Okay, so don't allow your current circumstances to dominate or be the thing in your life that prevents you from having the happiness that you deserve. Okay? Pile 2, forgiveness is going to be of most vital importance. So be willing to forgive yourself and your partner for any shortcomings in the relationship and start anew. Rebirth yourselves and continue to be fair in all things. All right, pile 2, that is your message. And let's go on to pile 3, which is clear quartz. And I will be honest, pile 3, this feels very karmic to me. So this relationship could be someone where there's a lot of hot and heavy passion in the beginning, but it's starting to fizzle out. It's starting to die down. And you don't really feel that connection anymore. And this is possible. So yang, see all that fire and passion that the person is holding within their hands. It's really beautiful in the beginning. It probably happened so fast. This person came into your life. They could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries. They came into your life with all this beautiful energy, very intact, in tune with what you wanted, stood on their toes literally to grant you your finest wish. This person also, action. This is very comparable to the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords in the tarot. So this person comes in very fast with an objective to either see to it that you are happy with things that are going on in the relationship. They could also be very focused just on what it is that they want out of the relationship versus what is best for both people. And then we have, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay? So be wary of who it is that you are attracting. If you want something just fast, hot, and heavy, then that's all you're going to get. I sense very single energy. So even if you might be in a relationship, you may feel single because this person it started off beautifully. This person was very interested in making you happy. They were very interested in seeing to it that you got the love and all the desires of your heart. But then, it wasn't enough to sustain itself. You also may need to, I'm picking up very heavy Sag energy, just to be quite honest. But yeah, I definitely feel like this person is just in your life for a season, and they're here to teach you a very valuable lesson. And once you get what it is that this person has come to bring you, you got to let it go. Just as fast as it ended, it may fizzle out just as quickly. All right, so let this person come into your life to bring you whatever spiritual message is necessary. They may be here for your growth and your expansion, to help you grow in some type of spiritual way. Allow it to happen. Again, it's all for your own good, all for your highest good. And also be weary of the type of relationships that you want to manifest for yourself. So for instance, with this card again, beware of what you're projecting. What you throw out, like a boomerang effect, comes right back to you. So make sure that the relationship that you are manifesting is of one that is going to aid you spiritually, physically, emotionally, especially. You want someone who's of emotional intelligence, of the utmost. Not just someone who looks good on the outside. Their inside has to mirror that as well. You want a soul connection. This feels very like I said, karmic, maybe twin flame. This could be twin flame type relationship too, where again you both mimic each other's actions. But again, it can be very tumultuous if this person mirrors actions that do not fall in line with what it is that you truly desire. So be wary of that and make sure that this connection is what you want. And always know that every relationship that you have, these connections are all going to be direct mirrors of, the type of person or your soul, who you are deeply, intrinsically. So if you want the relationship to last, some changes may have to take place, and it may not happen right now for you. Again, get the deep lessons, get the work, the soul work that this person is bringing into your life. Take advantage of this situation, as it could be very powerful. And it has a lot of heavy bearing on your spirit. Again, it feels definitely like this person is coming to bring some really intense change in your life. Allow it to happen. Again, it's all for your betterment. It's all for your good. Okay? So that is this week's pick a card reading. You can again like, subscribe, and share this video if you want. I'd appreciate that. If you have any questions or would like to book something personal for yourself, you can do that. The link to my website is in my bio, and I look forward to working with you soon. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and love.